Hello everyone, welcome to this week's Frugal Grocery Haul where I show you how I shop for our family of 6 on a monthly $475 budget. I'm Kristen here at Joyfully Thriving and thank you so much for joining me. I know there's a lot of new people around here thanks to some of these stockpiling videos I've been doing this month. I've shared a $100 stockpile trip to Walmart, a $100 stockpile trip to Sam's. I have a stockpiling trip coming up to Aldi, so if you like stockpiling on a budget and you want to know how I save our money family on groceries, be sure you go ahead and subscribe because I love sharing all those things for you. Couple things you should know. Like I said, if you're new here, I do shop for our family of 6. My husband and I have 4 kids, ages 9, 7, 5, and 3. I am currently teaching part-time in the mornings. I am a kindergarten teacher again after many years out of the classroom, but I am also a blogger, a YouTuber. I run an Etsy shop. I do a lot of different things going on, but one of the things that I love the most to do is to be a frugal grocery shopper. And I've always shopped this way out of practicality and necessity, as we've been a one-income family working on my husband's teacher's salary. And it's just part of who I am. I grew up this way, shopping very frugally. My dad was a pastor. My mom stayed at home with us kids. So this is just who I am. It comes very naturally to me. And I have to admit, I love the game of finding those best deals, saving money on my groceries. I love sharing those deals with you and hearing about all the deals you're finding. And this just has been a really fun thing. And it's so exciting to meet so many of you others through this YouTube channel who are just looking for that encouragement and those ideas and different strategies. So that is what I share here. My hauls do look different every week because I really shop the sales. And so depending on if there are good sales, I'll be hitting Kroger or I'm doing stock up unload trips at Walmart or Aldi on basics. This week, I actually have a Sam's haul to share with you. When I went and did my stockpiling trip at Sam's, I did pick up a couple other things for groceries. So I'm going to start by showing you that. And then the deals at Kroger, it's been a crazy week. By the time you see this, I will not have had time to shop at Kroger this week, but there are a couple of deals I want to show you. So I'm going to give you the highlights with the ad, and so stay tuned for that. And then stay tuned at the end because, again, if you're new here, at the end, I always try to share some strategies that work for you to save money on your groceries wherever you are. I know not everyone has a Kroger. I know, depending on where the country you live, that your prices are going to look very different for me, but my goal is always in these hauls to make them very accessible for everyone and provide some good strategies and tips for you to save money wherever you are and whatever groceries you buy. All right, let's get to it. We're going to start with Sam's from this week. Like I said, I'll show you the Kroger ad, and then stay tuned at the end to see how I'm doing budget-wise, even as we near the end of October, and I'll share that with you then. All right, let's get to Sam's. All right, well, I was stockpiling for my Sam's trip this week. If you haven't already seen that video, I'll leave the link in it. I went ahead and did some shopping for us at home. I really am trying to compare prices. There are a lot of things there that are not good deals just because you buy them in bigger sizes. So I was very intentional and really broke it down and compared it. So I'll share that with you today too. All right, I grabbed the tortilla chips. We love these tortilla chips. They're really good. We do nachos probably once a week. And, you know, if we're entertaining and have dips, like it's just great to always have these. They do come in 2 big bags, and it seems like a lot. So I really compared this time. It's $12.78 for 6 pounds, which works out to $2.13 a pound. Now, all the tortilla chips at the other stores have all shrunk, so you're getting 13 ounces instead of 16 ounces. And even then, it's still more expensive. At Kroger, 13 ounces of chips was $2.29. At Walmart, 13 ounces of chips was $2.24. Aldi, it's $2.15. And here, like I said, at Sam's, I was getting $2.13 for 3 more ounces. So really a good way to do it, and solidified that, yes, I'm going to keep buying my tortilla chips there. So, and, you know, I have tortilla chips for a month plus when I buy them this way. All right, peach cups. You know, both my boys love peaches in their lunch, and it's just easy to do it this way and convenient. So especially this year when I'm back to school teaching, I'm doing it. So I've been trying to stock up for $1.99 for 4 cups, which works out to 50 cents. They were currently marked down to 10. Let me check my price there on peaches. It was $10.98, which worked out to 46 cents a cup. So it was lower than that, and I have a couple weeks of peach cups all there. And again, I always look for peaches in the 100% juice, and that's what this was. Grabbed those. Applesauce cups, they have been out of the Sam's brand of cups for
a long time. It still says they're carrying them, but I have not been able to find them on the shelf. However, for the Mott's, I did the math this time. It's $11.78, which works out to 33 cents a cup. And again, that's what I've been getting generic for. If I can find a good deal, $1.99 for 6 cups, that's still 33 cents, and this is Mott's. So yeah, good deal there. So I grabbed those, and again, I should be set for a couple weeks. Will these 2 boxes get us through a month? They should just about get us through a month of school lunches between the 2 of them. So you might see me purchasing more of that. String cheese. Sometimes my daughter Emma takes slices of cheese in her lunch. Sometimes it's string cheese. So at Sam's, you're actually getting 48 of these, the 48 name brand pack, and it is for the cheese $9.74 or 20 cents for a piece of string cheese. So that worked when I had grabbed those. You've seen applesauce before. You know I've said this. This is a really good deal. It's $7.98 for the 3 jars or $2.66. At Walmart, applesauce is now up to $3.19 or $3.12. Kroger, I think it's up to like $3.59. Every place is higher than $3. So this is still a really good deal to grab it there. Go-Gurt happened to be one of the instant specials, so you got $1.50 off, which took the Go-Gurt down to $5.28 or $1.32 a box if you're normally using it. Again, cheaper than anywhere else they can find it, and my kids were super excited. Sometimes we do freeze it, and they take it for lunch. Sometimes it's a weekend treat, when they have their lunch there. Broccoli florets, I grabbed. The broccoli was $6.98, which works out to $1.75 a bag, and cheapest price I can find. Plus, this broccoli is really good broccoli. You're actually truly getting the florets in there instead of lots of stem pieces. I have learned, though, I don't always microwave the full bag at a time, even though it steams really well, just because leftover broccoli isn't as good as fresh. My kids all don't mind it. Emma loves it, but yeah, I have learned that trick with that. So bought that. And then because I was there, just grabbed milk, $2.72 for that. I did have some instant credit, so I went ahead and used that. So for everything on this trip, I spent $67 on this trip to Sam's.
All right, I'm doing it different this week. Did you know you can view your ads online? I really miss not getting the Kroger ad in print, but this is how I always do it with the app or looking online. So let me just highlight a couple sales. One of the things I want to point out is, again, there's this 2 bonus points right here, 2 times fuel points, great perk, Friday, Saturday, Sunday if you shop then. So if you're planning going to Kroger, that's a great deal. Boneless chicken is buy one, get one free, which I think works out to about $2.99 a pound, depending on your store. So you might want to check that out for chicken. That could be an okay price. But really, the pork shoulder at $1.49 is a great price. If you can make substitutes like that for the cheaper protein, that's a great way to stretch your money. I'll just keep going down. You can check out any of these. I'm scrolling down. Potato chips, Tostitos, and the Lay's for $1.99. That's a great deal right there. We have the $2.99 for the Wheat Thins and Oreos. These are the family size boxes. So again, crackers, that's a good deal there. Buy one, get one free. These are okay deals depending on if you're shopping the sales. The best deal of all of those right there is actually the Arm & Hammer. That's buy one, get one free. Those tend to be about $5.99, so you're getting them for $2.99 is what it works out to be. Make sure you're finding the jugs that have the most ounces or the most wash loads per them. Some say only 30, some are 50, so stretch your money a bit further by finding those that have the most loads in them. All right, and then these are your digital deals. Again, it's up to 5 times each this week. So Oscar Mayer bacon, $3.99. The pork chuck roast, $4.99 a pound. Oh, I miss those prices. Normally it's $6.99. I have to say, I haven't bought chuck roast in a long time. That just still seems so steep for me to buy that. So there's that. Apple cider. Red or gold potatoes, $2.99, which is a decent price. My favorite deal, cheese, $1.79, limit 5. It's blocks or shreds, as well as salsa. I'm guessing those are different digital coupons, so you should be able to do 5 salsa and 5 cheese for paste. That's a good price for $1.79. That's a good price actually on Red Baron, too, for the $2.99. Some chicken nuggets and Jimmy Dean, $4.99. Nestle, $2.49. It's an okay deal if you need chocolate chips, but the butter, $2.49, that's a good price. Coming in November, we should start seeing the butter sales, so be ready to watch for those. I'm hoping we might see an occasional $1.99. Otherwise, $2.49 is about the best price I've seen lately.
Couple more digital deals on those Tide. Chocolate milk is $1.49. Interesting, not the white milk, but it's the chocolate this week. Those deals. Candy, if you need a pumpkin still, $2.99 for 2 days, which that's a good price for a pumpkin. Different candy deals. And then these are just some of their other sales. Just because they're in the flyer doesn't necessarily mean it's a great price, but I do always like to scroll through. Now this is the mix and match. If you need any of these things, you need to buy 5 or more. You can buy 6, you can buy 8, you can buy just 5, and the discount will come off. You don't have to be in multiples of 5. Decent price on the Progresso there. When I go to Kroger, I actually probably won't be getting any of these deals right now, but I would be going for the cheese deal for sure. Some pet food. We don't have pets, but I'll show you those. Again, scrolling down on some of those. Onions, $2.99 for the 3-pound bag. And then we're going down. Spare ribs, $2.79. Ground beef, $3.99. And then just the rest of the ad. We'll just keep scrolling, show those last couple deals there. 5-pound bags of apples at $5.99 is a decent price there for apples. Couple things, these are 4 times fuel points, which if you happen to buy those, that works out well too. And then these are some of their organic sales at the end, as well as some of the Hispanic deals there. So those are the best deals I see at Kroger this week. If you want to scoop any of those up, like I said, I would definitely go for the cheese. The pork is a good deal there too. But let's flip it around and I'll tell you how I'm going to finish out the month of October now.
All right, I don't always show the ads like that. Is that helpful to you? I know some of you really like seeing the actual ad there. Some of you just like seeing what I'm buying. If and when I do get to Kroger this weekend, of course, I will show it to you next week in the haul. I always do that, but I wanted you to see the ad while it was still current. All right, so I spent that $60 at Sam's. My total is $370 out of my monthly $475 budget. I actually didn't realize I was that much under. That still leaves me with about $100 to spend for the last couple days. So I will definitely be going out on Monday or Tuesday or this weekend yet and using up that budget. Like I said, we're hitting the fall time, and this is the time to start watching for sales on baking items. November is a great time to stock up on things, especially like butter. So I said you can buy a limit of 5 butters on that Kroger ad this week if you have a Kroger near to you. But what I would encourage you to do is start thinking ahead. How much butter do you typically use a week? Because this is one of the key Thanksgiving sales and Christmas sales is butter. And butter freezes great. You can freeze it, not a problem. I take it straight from the freezer to the fridge, use it. It works perfectly. I never notice a difference. So how much butter do you use a week? How much would you like to stock up on when you see some good sales? So I know that every year the sales on butter come at Thanksgiving, Christmas, and Easter. Those are your key times. You're going to see some occasional sales others-wise, but if you really want to save some money, and you bake like I do, I really try to stock up. I have actually been tracking my butter usage, and I'm still trying to figure out how much I'm going to restock. I'll keep you posted on that. But for the next week or two, just pay attention. How much butter do you use on an average week? Multiply that out times month. How much do you want to stock up on? Especially looking ahead at the holidays with all the baking, this is a great way to save money by buying those sales right now when you can at a low price. It saves you from paying full price. Anything you can buy now on sale will save you money in the long run. All right, let me know what was the best deal you got at the store this week. Thanks so much for joining me, and I will be back next week with another frugal grocery haul for you.